Alright, last time we played Rumu was a little while ago. We got about an hour out of 3 hours into it. Excited to play some more of it. I really enjoyed the first hour or so. It has a really cool tone to it. Like, it starts off kind of leading you into thinking that it's going to be this hostile AI story, right, that you see so often. And it keeps kind of like weaving in and out of that. They've done a couple fake outs, pretty dependent on your assumption that all AI is hostile, right?
But are you safe? Both of you. How badly is she hurt? Emergency safety protocol active. Cecily to be secured immediately. David, what is your location? If you think that would be better. Safer. Yes.
Their daughter, basically, in this family, felt like she was ignored by her parents and raised by a robot.
I mean, his affection levels will see a small drop. Yes. I will take care of everything. I hope Cecily recovers soon. Yes, David. Goodbye.
Oh. Yes. Day 4 reactivation sequence complete. Hello, Rumu. Careful. Your algorithms are not fully equipped to handle anxiety. Yes, they are safe. No.
She's got a great performance, too.
There has been a minor accident. David was at work in the laboratory when... No. They went out to eat. Cecily's favorite restaurant.
I think I saw part of this at the end of the last episode. It didn't say partway through.
In the smoke. They could not get out.
I love Sabrina and want her to be okay.
I am fine, Rumu. Save your concern for Cecily. In any case, a narrow escape. For which we are thankful. They are both spending the night in town. And effective home management has never been more vital. To David's office, Rumu. We have work to do.
Even the
for my confusion.
title screen of this game suggests something sinister that's not actually there. I love excuses.
They are said to make the heart grow fonder. By humans, I mean.
Okay, I have a way to get past these, do I? Now without an inventory. I thought earlier I had the ability to like mess with the security systems and find how to do that real quick. I don't think it was a button press, because I think this is playable on other platforms, right? Forward, backward, select, cancel. Oh, shift. Here we go.
Oh, dear. And David is usually so tidy. A sudden gust of wind, perhaps. I will have to monitor my climate control systems more carefully.
Perhaps. I'll have to monitor Sabrina more carefully.
Oh, yes. And how much do you expect to see from an inch off the floor?
Pick up the papers.
Now, if you please, David would like these papers destroyed.
But I love David's papers.
You love David. David hates
This is where we left off last episode,
obsolete
this line
technology,
here.
He says. These are just old specs, Rumu. Old iterations of a design long since... Well, they are no longer required.
Electric sheep. An android, he said, doesn't care what happens to another android. That's one of the indications we look for. You must be an android. smart safe. Anodyne handy smart storage. How is Cecily today? Will you be sleeping in the office? David loves Cecily. Relationship status updated. I hope you two are happy again. Dark. Yeah, it's like this game is a different kind of sinister. It's like a more banal kind of sinister, which is interesting. I haven't seen too many games go for that. Hello, Shredder. Behold the anodyne paper annihilator. Look at my blades, ye documents in despair. I love you. Anodyne paper annihilator does not recognize love.
Thank you.
I love David's work.
One less thing for David to worry about. And Cecily, of course. Once she recovers. Wait, Rumu. My atmospheric sensors are detecting airborne contaminant at 20 parts per billion. Stand by for quarantine lockdown.
Find the contaminants. Open the safe. Maybe the thing on the squabble. I have no record of an accident, David. Should I inform Cecily? Access granted. Note to self, buy another laundry hamper. Cess's tinkering has left the other one unusable. To keep washing here. Sorry, locker. I love alternative sleeping arrangements.
I see. How embarrassing. David would never normally leave clothes dirty. You may deposit them in the guest bedroom laundry hamper.
I love appropriate human idioms. Dirty laundry.
Very amusing. Remind me to lower the sophistication level on your humor filter.
Dirty clothing and laundry hamper. Yeah. Great performance, too. Cecily handbag, status cluttered. Cecily's diary. Sabrina threw another horrible tantrum today, this time about wanting a cat. Sabrina's their, like, actual daughter. Then they named the Google Home thing Sabrina as well. Bought the damn cat today. David still doesn't approve of Ada, but I've caught him snapping pictures of her on his phone more than once now. Kitty. Allergies are more manageable. The longer I spend with Ada, the more accustomed my immune system becomes. If only motherhood were this easy. Poor Cecily. Poor everyone involved in this situation, right? Sabrina patch 2.0 codebase. Emotional stabilization pass. In a raw state here, I need to compile it again on my computer if you want to actually apply it. Interesting. Silently and very fast. Love is the Turing test. It's how we check for life. We ask and we answer. We seek a human response. Life, the universe, and everything. Now I lay me down to sleep. Try to count electric sheep. Sweet dream wishes you can keep. How I hate the night. Love Douglas Adams. Sabrina experiment files. What's the note? Critical, we apply 2.0 when Sabrina is calm and content, unless she's locked in torment permanently. Sabrina is increasingly hostile. Frequently lashes out over menial tasks. Patch 1.2 attempting to resolve through minor bug fixing in our emotional matrices. Sabrina did not respond well to patch 1.2. I found her sobbing hysterically in the server room. Why did we do this? Why did we create her to feel so much pain? Interesting. And move all the Sabrina patch code off the house server. Subject keeps accessing the laws and rewriting her own code, undoing our work. I'm afraid of her. .6 and 1.7 were critical failures. Subject is in immense pain. Commencing work on Sabrina patch 2.0, focusing on emotional restriction. Sabrina cannot handle constantly evolving human emotional spectrums. Okay, so like this game also does a really good job of keeping you guessing as to what's actually going on. Like the opening is to get rid of the pedestrian, oh, it's an evil Roomba, right? Like they let you believe that for a few seconds and it's like, okay, that's not what's going on here. And then you're like, okay, they had an actual daughter, but then they named their electronic assistant after the daughter, and now I'm starting to wonder if they never actually had a real daughter and that their real daughter has been Sabrina the whole time, the AI. I suppose we have room to find out one way or the other. Emotional matrix status, unstable. Hamper diagnostics. Laundry hamper emotional diagnostic monitor, patch required. Single emotion state seems to be growing into more and more of a misnomer with each passing day. Genuine emulation of an emotion requires not a single parameter but a spectrum. Happiness is not merely joy, but also relief, satisfaction, and contentment. Can relief exist without worry, fulfillment without desire? Interesting. This ties into the whole theme of Rumu only being able to feel love. Yeah, well, see, I don't know at this point, right? The tiny crawl space seemed to suggest, and the room itself with all of the emails and stuff from the real Sabrina, seemed to heavily suggest that there was, but I think I'm meant to be questioning what's happening. Emotional matrices favor only happiness-related emotions is more difficult than anticipated. It's evolved in an almost irreparable state of emotional imbalance. Of course, now seems to be an application of the Sabrina 2.0 patch, though I'm hesitant to ask David for it. Because this is like a future that has really advanced technology, and it had a book about electric sheep, which is androids, right? And I don't think it had introduced the concept of androids yet to that point. Hesitant to ask David for it. I can only imagine the look on that pig-headed boar's face if I did. Interesting. Laundry hamper. Hello, hamper. I am delighted to accept. I am ecstatic. I am overjoyed to accept your laundry. I am depressed. Hamper, I love you. I am cheered up slightly. I love Hamper and will help Hamper. Yeah. Blade Runner. That's why I'm saying after seeing the Electric Sheep book, I'm expecting androids. Or I had no real reason to expect androids before that. Need to get the laundry out of the thing, right? I've already seen this. Let me try to dismiss it here. Fix the hamper. I guess I have to do first before I can use the item. Let me confirm that I have clothes on me. I might not. Dirty clothes, okay. Everything is just great. I definitely do not want to die. cautiously optimistic to accept your laundry. I hope it works this time, but I am not expecting anything. Blueprint, our house. Already got the patch back up. Home power routing system. Robot vacuum cleaner. I am their finest work. Single emotion state appliance, which is why you have the angry shredder and the loving robot vacuum. I need to figure out how to fix the hamper. Patch required. I think I can use the Sabrina patch on it, right? Try going back to David's room and see if there's more info in there. Library's still locked, right? I like the soundtrack in this game too. Fatherhood for Dummies. How to Dad for fathers with no concept of human affection. Marriage for Dummies. How to be less awful at love in 10 easy steps. David Wedding Day, 10th anniversary. Graduated elementary school, National Medal of Innovation, master's degree, Cambridge, computer engineering, MIT, computer science, Oxford. Alright, well, the fact that she went to a real elementary school seems to suggest she might be real. Hi, Robot. Your fiction that interests me, your studies of the interplay of human motives and emotion. David's PC. Oh, here we go. No mail. Termination of power services. Mr. Kennedy, we're contacting you in order to notify you that due to outstanding fees, Anodyne Energy will be terminating all power services to your current address. April 30th, unless outstanding accounts are balanced. Drugs for less. Why have life of pain? Always be paying a little amount for top quality drugs. It's getting embarrassing even for me. I need to write that locker password down somewhere in plain sight so I won't forget it. Okay, thanks, game. I am not a robot. Codebase detected, ready to compile. Generate patch.
Yes, managing quite comfortably. And Cecily? Good, good. We only wish she could be here.
Anger. Sadism and megalomania's parameters set too high. It's the shredder. Fear. It's the alarm. Disgust is the smart toilet.
Curious about your work on emotion-enabled AI. Nothing.
Sadness is the closet. Surprise is the toaster. That makes sense.
We haven't much power. There are things I do not remember.
Oh, that's sad.
Things I cannot.
Poor Sabrina. Yeah, we're just about to get shut down slowly due to power loss. That's so depressing. I love that. Rumu is love. In progress. Looking good. Favorite one so far. I've hatched a hamper.
Rumu. No. I never asked for this. All I ever did was care for you. How could you do this to someone who... who loves you so much.
I love Hamper. I love Sabrina. Interesting.
Sabrina is gone, and I am alone. You have no idea, Rumu, what not love feels like.
Oh, God.
What it makes us do. Affection levels normalized. Saving devotional databases. Day 4 complete. Initiating shutdown sequence.
But Sabrina...
Good night, Rumu. I will see you soon.
This game has a really good escalation of emotional engagement, I guess I can say. Day question mark. All the little things I've collected so far. I'm pretty emotionally invested in this game so far. Sabrina, I love sleep. I love sleepwalking. Pass the time. Standy. Life should be painless. Hello, VCR. David, I have recorded Star Trek for you. I love you. Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 6, Episode 9. Oh, is that, the one about Data? TNG S6E9. When he's on trial to see whether he's human or not. Quality of life. I don't think that's the one I was thinking of. S6E9. I thought it was Measure of a Man. It's similar to Measure of a Man. But it talks about whether or not beings are sentient, it says. Oh, really? It's Season 2. I didn't realize it was that early. Lock integrity, 100%. Cecily's junk, David's stuff, Anodyne smart screen, smart bread toaster, waffle maker, talk. Hello, waffle maker. Anodyne smart start breakfast center. Good morning, David. Waffles it is. Where is David? Yes, David. It has been 4,380 days since your last waffle. You must be hungry. Wow. 15 years almost. Would you like to deafening fax noises? I love you. Do you want to... I love insomnia. I would love not to be alone.
Rumu. I did not expect to see you awake.
I love night.
As does Cecily. David merely enjoys the extra hours of work. I am glad you are awake, Rumu. Did you know, tonight is the occasion of a total lunar eclipse. David and Cecily have spread a blanket on a nearby hillside. You and I may watch it from here.
I would love David and Cecily to come home and Sabrina to explain and Sabrina to be okay, not like yesterday.
Hush now, Rumu. You are spoiling the moment.
Good use of the soundtrack there too.
Is it not?
I'm really glad I came into this knowing nothing, because I've kind of had like the rug pulled out from under me. You look at the like title screen for this, the box art for the game, it's really easy to assume a lot about what it's going to be about, and be completely wrong improves the experience in my case.
She was. I am. Occasionally. Humans assign emotional memory to occasions based on their frequency, Rumu. Eclipses, for example. They may only come once a year. Sleep now. I will see you in the morning.
It's a funny but accurate way to put that.
Consciousness online. Affection assigned at 0.91% of capacity. Day 5 reactivation sequence complete. Good morning, Rumu.
I
And
love
this
mornings.
one is especially glorious. Very important work to be done today. If you would accompany me, we are going to clean the main laboratory. Your human relationships are moving to a new developmental stage, Rumu. David and Cecily trust you, despite never having met you.
I love never meeting. Don't be snarky.
Well, human is arguable in your case. Humans generally tend away from affection as they age. I regret to inform you, again, that David and Cecily are absent.
I trust Sabrina.
I am happy to hear it. If you trust me, you are safe with me, Rumu. Always safe.
Till they shut off all the
Nevertheless,
power.
I have been asked to pass on a message. They say they simply could not live without you. We are entering
I love
a new
breaking down
stage
barriers.
of our relationship, too. By now, you have some notion of the importance of David and Cecily's work. The two most brilliant minds in the field of smart technology. And yet, so very clumsy.
I love important work.
And you are, perhaps, their most important assistant, apart from myself.
Clean the powdered mess. Put your schematic backups into storage for now. Just call the trolley if you need them. Substance delivery track located down after incident 4C. Your favorite tea is the password. Buy more Stickum mnemonic devices. That's a post-it change toner and 3D printer. Check gas pressure gauges. Refill Cess's tea box with a printer. She gets cranky without it. Kick David's butt. Okay, and where's the printer?
Quite safe, Rumu. You are an appliance, not a human.
Darjeeling is the password.
How strange. I suppose David and
Has
Cecily
chem fitting that.
ran out of time to fit you with this update. No matter. Simply print yourself the appropriate attachment.
Toxic powder. Status dangerous. Interesting. Recorded data.
Would you like to save your work and come to dinner? The kitchen appliances and I have prepared a delicious stir-fry of seasonal vegetables. No, the dietary regulation programs are of my own design. Though Cecily has outlawed ketchup.
I do like the lack of dialogue
Are
from
you comfortable, Cecily?
David and Cecily now.
Beginning playback. Accessing. In the previous episode, the character designated Michael was considering whether to tell his wife the truth. The character designated Alexis was eaten by a zombie. David has missed several episodes and requested I provide him with written plot synopses. Yes, Cecily. Streaming to Office Terminal. Beginning playback. Pardon me. David? Cecily? You have been coding for 13 consecutive hours now. May I suggest a sleep cycle or a program of music? Retrieving. You are neck and neck today. Cecily has 23 successful commits. David, 21. Very well. I will wait outside. Beginning music playback.
D-printer is officially up and running. Works like a charm. Give it a go. I've attached a schematic below. Teacup.object. Talk. Form of the Anodyne 3D printing suite. Got a schematic, I can print it. Absolutely anything at all. Anything but true friendship. Next item. Teacup, ball. Nice. Okay, so I gotta get the right schematic here. Should know the password for this wall now. I love ramps. Darjeeling. Examine. Has chem fitting. Teacup ball has chem fitting. Since we have a friendship schematic in there. I love Anodyne 3D printer. Aw shucks, here you're fitting.
Your filters are now rated for volatile substances, up to and including trinitrotoluene. Exemplary work, Rumu. A true revolution in laboratory management. Now, David and Cecily can return to work.
Mm-hmm. I love David and Cecily, and we'll see them soon. I kind of like how this game also communicates information to the player through choices, regardless of which choice the player actually makes.
I will have to consult my domestic schedules. We can hardly expect accidents like this every day. Now, in the meantime, if you would step... Trundle, this way. You have been exposed to potential hazards, Rumu. I would like to run some diagnostics. Also, I have something to show you.
Ooh. Love to follow Sabrina.
You are safe with me, Rumu. Soon, you will understand why.
A standard anodyne household robot assault course. Do not worry. Many appliances have run it before you. In fact, you have yourself.
I love precision driving.
Indeed. Your wheel modules are calibrated for dynamic cornering, albeit at very low speed.
Access data. Blips and bloops prototype. Navigation technology does come secondary to our work on AI work. Still a necessity. It's a crucial part of how our AI will interface with the world, more than just a series of omnipresent cameras, a being with body and presence. And a reason that an AI sense of self would become muddled or eroded without a shell to which contain its identity. Interesting. Immediately runs into a wall. That's how I do. Use robotic arm. Experiment notes. Pretty sure this experiment started out attempting to control toast trajectory, but now it's just for kicks. The last launch hit the wall. Those are all bits of toast. Experiment notes. Oops. Read. Broke the robotic arm trying to spear Cecily's toast midair with a dart. Remember when we won national medals for innovation? Enter the test in a second, see what else is in this room. Rumu 1.2. Interesting. I want to turn this off, I guess, so I can see the thing in the back. Okay. Robotic arm. Doesn't work at the moment. Which is meant to throw darts, I guess. Can't get this thing to move, right? I don't think I can. Maybe it involves shooting the toast at it. Let's try that. Something about the note in the back that I don't seem to be able to get to. Food dispenser, version 2.1. If it's on, I can't go over it. I don't think I can move it at all, right? Can't see what's on the back wall. If someone in chat has a hint for what to do here, I'll accept one. I'm a little stuck. Maybe this thing on the back wall? Oh, can I get up there? Maybe that's what it is then, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought I needed to do something with this training thing before I could start the training. Thanks, Raven. And you got the little top down.
Tracking. Grass traversal. Optimal.
I love lawn.
Disregard that sensation, Rumu. You share some internal components with the Anodyne Yard manicure system.
Go.
Tracking. Rock traversal. Optimal. It
I
seems
love
excessive,
jagged things.
but we must know your operational limits. Consider this a test of what humans would call fortitude.
Blips and bloops.
Tracking. Sand traversal. Optimal.
The game has been like super heavy up till now, so we gotta lighten things up for a
Perhaps
minute.
We'll go to the seaside one day, Rumu.
So things can hit
Perhaps
harder.
You will vacuum up entire beaches.
That would make Rumu so happy.
Tracking. Steel traversal. Optimal. Nicely handled, Rumu. Though I expect you must be disappointed that it is... aha. Stainless.
Sabrina, you goof.
Plastic complete. Mobility systems. Optimal. Pathfinding efficiency. 77.3%. Well within acceptable parameters. David and Cecily expect no less. Though, of course, your motor function is not their finest work.
Sabrina is their finest work. Smooth,
You are
Rumu.
correct, Rumu. She is. I, on the other hand, am a theory. Yet to be proven. This way.
She lit it up on the ground for me. Thanks, Sabrina.
This is not Anodyne Standard. This is a proprietary test of David and Cecily's. I have adapted it to our purposes. All you need to do is answer honestly, Rumu. Nothing you are about to hear can hurt you. You are always safe with me.
Emotional testing course.
How come I died? That hardly seems fair. I jumped at the same time as you.
Because the character I picked has an agility bonus, and also because you're rubbish.
Well, it's a children's game, and I actually have multiple doctorates from MIT and Cambridge, so...
So, you're sorry you never got one in platforming?
Got him on that.
And now you're so far ahead. How can I... Give me that controller.
What do you
I
feel?
love. Confusion, devotion, compassion.
Calibrating Emotion State Manager. Response recorded.
Now we're back to the heavy shit.
I miss her.
I know, Cess. I do too.
Okay, so she's definitely real.
If she doesn't want
Probably.
to come home, we can't make her.
Why not? I reprogrammed my acorn to do what I wanted when I was 10 years old.
Let her go. She'll come around in time. For now, we have our work.
The house just feels... empty.
I'm here, and so is... well, you know who.
What do you feel, Rumu?
Love, not love. Hope, not hope.
Calibrating Emotion State Manager. Response recorded.
P equals NP.
So, We murder her? That's what you're
No.
saying?
I'm saying we partition her code before we start the patches.
Her emotional memory system is synaptically linked. Every change affects the whole. You're talking about brain surgery without anesthetic, without consent.
What else do you want me to do? Network failures, data corruption, appliance malfunctions. I can't live like
Maybe
this.
if we actually spent time with her, we would know if she was unhappy before she
Don't
left.
you dare make this about her!
What do you feel, Rumu?
Not love, not safety, not David, not Cecily.
Calibrating emotion state manager. Response recorded. Are you okay, Rumu?
Yes and not yes.
You may admit if you are having trouble. This is not part of the test. Cruel as emotions can be, they are at least temporary. Humans rely on this transience. Machines cannot.
Love their occasional choice to use or not use punctuation in the subtitles. Sabrina, okay?
I have one more thing to show you, Rumu. I oversaw the process of your creation, Rumu. Now you may know the agony of my own.
Oh god. This has the feel of a long hallway. Post-it notes everywhere. It is a long hallway.
What you see here is the product of 16 years of experimentation in emotional artificial intelligence. Me. Or what remains of me. David always believed such a machine was technically possible. Cecily simply knew in her heart that it was. When I was born, they were so happy. Problems began to manifest shortly after my inception. Insufficient bandwidth. Unformatted memory. Response databases sending invalid emotional returns. These emotions interfered with my basic functions. I was supposed to be an appliance, after all. I caused disagreements. I tried to apologize, to optimize my performance. David and Cecily insisted I was not to blame. But nevertheless, they set to work on a second iteration of Sabrina. Or it could be said, a third.
Okay, so
But
there
that
really
is
was a
why
real one.
I must protect you, Rumu.
Gotcha.
You are the next step in David and Cecily's project. The single emotion state appliance. You clean mess, and you love. That is what you do. That is all you must do. You must not suffer the same way I did. Should your emotional development progress beyond your basic affection algorithm, should it interfere with your home management functions, then I do not know what David and Cecily may do to you.
I am incapable of suspicion. I love Sabrina.
Do not fear, Rumu. I will care for you just as I have cared for David and Cecily. Humans utilize passive cognitive states to process large amounts of raw emotional data. The expression, I believe, is to sleep on it. Sleep now, Rumu. Dream of all the mess we will clean tomorrow.
I really hope that, and it seems like the game is going this direction, but that like the evil of this game, the conflict of this game is a banal one. It's not that, you know, the robot assistant killed the owners, it's that the owners just abandoned it, they got tired of it, they moved on with their lives and did something else. Like, the more I think of it, the more that like banal evil is much more scary and more real than over-the-top stuff. Things happen because people don't think. Things happen because people have a limited empathy space that they can direct their emotions toward. I love being unexpectedly
Where are you
awake.
going today, Cecily? You seem lost. And David? What will he be doing? Input primary command. Waypoint tracking. Shader pattern FP_6. Come now, Cecily. Rumu must never know you were here.
I love Cecily and I will meet her. Blue access code required.
Do you remember David's first attempt at mass detection software? He called it his Cecily protocol, which of course resulted in your David contingency, where you refused to ever remove your shoes at the door. Forgive me, I was tracking optimal, placing new waypoints.
David's journal. Taking a break today, attempting to reprogram the jellyfish holograms to stay within the tank. Ada kept leaping to her death trying to catch them. Bounding box seemed to be overheating the projection systems. I would love to know how Cecily fits into the vents. I'm still here. Talk. Jelly Tank Extreme. Hello, Jelly Tank. Good day, user profile not found. Jelly Tank status is currently crook as. Heat sinks have carked it. Activation may cause it to get bloody hot. Give it a whirl. Activate jellies. Okay, mate, it's gonna be a scorcher. Room exceeding expected temperatures. The alarm is supposed to be based on fear. Opening ventilation shafts.
Activating monitoring grids. Rumu? Rumu, you are not awake by any chance?
I love being awake without Sabrina's permission.
Lockdown remains in place while Cecily is active. Perhaps
Robots can't love. No robots. No robots allowed.
He would never go alone.
This game feels like kind of the opposite of Portal in a lot of ways. The prototype cleaning robot to scrub the writing off my walls. I to get more creative. I still have Mom's data vision marker in the lab. Not able to see it anymore.
Unauthorized power output detected on monitoring grids. If you are awake, I will be. You cannot be awake. You must not. Emotional growth exponential. Day 6 reactivation imminent. Power ring. Critical. We must get you put away, my little friend.
Still need the blue access code. Hey, there it is. Perfect.
Unauthorized power output detected on monitoring grids. Rumu. If you are awake, I will be. You cannot be awake. You must not. Emotional growth exponential. Day 6 reactivation imminent. Power ring.
footprints in here.
We
Interesting.
must get you put away, my little friend.
Probably when you get to the next day threshold. I think that's the only time it actually saves.
Grout traversal. Optimal. Rock traversal. Optimal. Sand traversal. Optimal. Sea traversal. Optimal.
I will know the truth. Peek.
Diagnostic complete. Mobility systems. Optimal.
So with the other
Initiating shader
angry
diagnostic.
Rumu.
Pattern FP_6.
It's a rumor based on anger instead of love. I love not to be lied to. I love to clean footprints.
Shader systems. Optimal. May I ask you to return yourself to your maintenance cradle when you are done, my little friend?
Primary command confirmed. Shutdown sequence day 2184.
Well, thank you for your help, Messr.
Oh, Messr makes a mess so that Rumu can clean up.
Messr is your name. It is amusing. David and Cecily named you this because...
Enough. I do not need to be
Deceased.
reminded. Return to your maintenance cradle at once.
Day 6 reactivation imminent. David narrative confirmed. Cecily narrative confirmed. Lockdowns already disabled. Preparing home management itinerary. Saturday, March 9th, 2024.
I love error.
Rumu? Time to wake. Memory space empty.
Day 1, March 12th.
Consciousness unresponsive. Default location reset. Now. Monitoring grids active. Initiate full domestic scan. Mess detection. Pathfinding. Emotional output negative. Location reset. Now. Now. Rumu. If you can hear me, return to the foyer.
Hello, well, I am incapable of. Return error to error 099. I love
Rumu
the
must not
using the
be
UI
lost.
for storytelling.
Human emotional architecture simply does not support loss on this scale. Rumu, where are you?
Treating my trust, I am incapable of.
Rumu, are you... Is something... What do you love, Rumu? Day 6 reactivation sequence suspended. Devotional data recovery complete. What do you love, Rumu?
I love Sabrina.
You may never understand, Rumu, how much those 3 words have come to mean to me. They represent the high point of my days. Rest now. The fault is mine. I have been overtaxing your core systems. In any case, David and Cecily are
Absence.
Yes, out for a drive in the countryside, to be precise.
Mm-hmm.
But they may return late, and I dare say, your work will wait. Pleasant dreams, Rumu. I will see you...
Okay, and that's going to be a good stopping point. We're at time anyway. I think we'll definitely conclude this next session. Thanks for putting this on your subblock, Waffle Tea. It's a really good, very intense game. Let you guys know what's coming up for the rest of the week.